You gotta be true to yourself. You know, when it's all said and done, you gotta be true to yourself. Know thyself and don't feel an ounce of guilt for striving to get close to the things you like and dismiss and discard the things that you don't like. You don't owe anyone anything. You'll be guaranteed to be miserable and make everyone around you miserable when you're going against the grain, when you're doing things to please others, when you know deep down inside it's not what you want to do. If you want to stay in all day until 2 in the afternoon, you know, one day, one particular day, and someone else wants to get up at 8 in the morning to go do something, you don't want to do it and you do it, you make both of yourself and the other person miserable. You gotta be true to yourself. If you like a particular food, if you like particular type of the member of the opposite sex, if you like a particular place to go, particular activity to engage in, particular way to spend your time, you gotta be true to yourself. You know, if you do, don't worry. If you do too much of something, if you do, abuse, and exceed the limits of what you need to do, if you don't place limits and discipline on yourself, the universe will. You can be sure of it, without a shadow of a doubt. If you don't place limits and discipline on yourself, the universe will. So be mindful. You know what I mean? Don't, everything in moderation and with limits. Don't overdo something. You know, for example, I use the example of staying in bed one day, one particular day I said, until 2 p.m. That doesn't mean you can do that every day. You know that. Whether or not you have $100 million in the bank, that is not the way to live. It is bad for your body, and it is 10 times more bad for your mind and for your soul. We were put on this earth to produce. We were put on this earth to make something and create something, not just to be here, consume food, and then go and discard it in the toilet. But the point of this video, and there's always a point, was to be true to yourself without guilt. Without guilt. Do what feels right to you, do what you want, and then you would be a much more pleasant person to hang around, to be with, because you're in your elements. You're at peace with yourself. You're doing what you like, and then you attract other people who like the same things naturally. Let's say you love golf and you're always hanging around golf courses every free time you have, then you'll find other people who are there because they like that activity. And that's how you make the best friendships, the natural friendships. But when you do something that is not what you like, people think, oh, what a jerk, what a miserable person, what an unhappy person, what an unpleasant person to be around. But you're not. You're just being forced to do, either by an outside force or by yourself, which is the worst, to do something to make someone else happy. And in the end, you end up making neither happy. Get it? Got it? Common sense. Good.